Hey guys, this is Makoy and welcome to another episode of Clutch with Makoy Dubs. 2026 is a big year for BYD Cars Philippines. And you know what? After the recent success at the Manila International Auto Show last April, they are not going to stop because the flagship EV of BYD is finally here. Friends, this is the BYD Sea Lion 7. Now we're going to discuss a quick impression in terms of driving, a quick look of the interior but also the exterior. But let's talk about the exterior first because for me this is the unique selling proposition of BYD Sea Lion 7. If you are familiar with the best-selling BYD Sea Lion 6, if you look at the proportions of the Sea Lion 7, medyo magkamukha, hindi ba? In essence, para silang magpinsan. But don't get me wrong, because the BYD Sea Lion 7 speaks to a specific target market. Now, this is a full electric vehicle. It's an all-wheel drive. It has 20-inch alloy wheels with front and rear ventilated disc brakes. So you are really talking about performance here and confidence. But at the same time, it looks aerodynamic. Just look at the size. Just look at the profile. It's so sexy. It's sleek. Para siyang target niya ay yung who wants to step up, di ba? Who wants to reward herself or himself for having a great job at work. Or maybe who wants to celebrate a specific milestone. Maybe getting a family, getting married. Now, the BYD Sea Lion 7, for me, it's one of the best looking BYDs that you would ever see. Of course, since this is an SUV, you have the performance sedan, which is the Seal, right? The Seal Performance, and then you have the Seal Advance. This one, it's a 5-seater. It gets a powerful electric motors, but meron ka ring up-to-date and the latest technology from the BYD Blade battery, which is, take note, it's reliable, diba? And when you get one, you can actually get 3 types of chargers, which later on ipapakita ko rin sa inyo. Now, let's discuss the basics. Now, one of the features, if you are a familiar BYD owner, is that when you have the NFC card, pwede mong buksan or pwede mong isara ang kotse with just this. Now, I'm going to show it to you. Easy, right? You don't need a key at all. Pasok ka lang, lagay mo dito, or maybe dito sa loob, and that's it. Bongga ka na, di ba? You have the hidden door handles, by the way. And then, you have a panoramic glass roof. So, hindi po siya bakal, it's glass. But this time, hindi siya na-open, hindi nyo siya nabubuksan. Yung shade, syempre nauurong yan. Pero hindi mo na mabubuksan yung panoramic glass roof. Kasi integrated na siya dito. Kumbaga siya na yung bubong mo, di ba? But you'll really know that it talks about performance kasi meron kang rear spoiler here. And take note, it's piano black. Alam niyo naman, pag mga piano black, sporty po ito. Now, you have a automatic tailgate, which can also be hands-free, di ba? So there, ang lawak. You can put at least 2 25-kilogram luggage dito. Now, let's see what's here. Meron ka ring extra storage dito. So, pwede mong paglagyan niya ng mga tools or maybe some abubots. But also, what you're going to like is actually, meron kang ano rito meron kang net dito. So, pwede mo rin paglagyan niya ng mga abubot. Tapos, meron ka pang speaker dyan. At syempre, meron kang hook dito kung meron kang mga isasabit. Since this is a 5-seater and if you want to put more stuff, you can always fold, no? You can always fold the rear seats if you want more trunk space. Now, let's talk about the interior. I want to discuss something kasi, pardon my ignorance, this is my first time to encounter this kasi. I've noticed that this is plastic, no? Etong nandito niya, plastic siya. If you were going to compare with Japanese manufacturers, usually bakal, 'di ba? Kumbaga, yung body color niya dito, same na same. But this one is plastic. This is not negative, but I see it as rather positive from a point of view who wants to keep their car clean. Kasi, for me lang mas madaling linisan kung plastic to. Kasi it glides down, mas easy yung pag-glide nung dumi, at mas madaling linisin para sa akin. So, yun lang. One thing to One thing to note and one thing na na-observe ko lang din dito. So for me, mas madali lang siyang linisin kung plastic siya. So in fairness to the details that BYD is making in fairness, yun lang, napansin ko lang naman. Now, nandito na tayo sa loob ng BYD Sea Lion 7. What sets it apart from the BYD Sea Lion 6? It's so upscale. Ang layo ng difference in terms of the interior feel. Now, kanina nabanggit ko na the BYD Sea Lion 7, it's really a step up from the Sea Lion 6. Well, of course, number one in terms of the propulsion, it's all electric this time. I love how it's cohesive all throughout from the driver's side all the way to the passenger. Now, talking about the seats, it's so comfortable. It looks so premium, but at the same time, ang sporting ang tignan. It's automatic. For the passenger and for the driver, you get automatic seats. So like for example, if you want your seat to be higher, 'di ba? Gusto mong isandal, gusto mong iganyan, ilapit mo, ilayo mo, it's all automatic. Same also with the passenger. Now, talking about the instrument gauge cluster, integrated na siya this time. Kumbaga, it looks flat right now. Hindi siya yung tulad ng mga unang BYD na parang may nakausle na monitor dito, no? One thing I've noticed also with the door handle, ang premium ng feel niya. So you get soft touch materials here, but also dito naman, you also get parang suede material siya. I'm not sure kung anong tawag dito, pero magkaiba yung material niya dito, kumpara dito. And the build quality, you know, it's above 2 million peso vehicle. For the door handle, it's mechanical. Meron siyang cable sa loob. So you don't have to worry kung halimbawang ma-deplete yung battery mo or maybe your auxiliary battery na baka hindi ka makalabas ng sasakyan. You don't have to worry about that. Kasi it's all mechanical, diba? Meron siyang cable sa loob. The steering wheel, syempre may konting mga changes din dito this time. Yung mga buttons mo dito sa left, nag-iba na rin siya. Parang titanium yung finish. I like that it's sporty. Kung familiar ka sa BYD, the automatic vertical and horizontal, diba? Infotainment display. This is capable of Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, both wireless. So you don't have to worry with all the wires. Now, you don't have to use wires anymore because your wireless charging, it's 50 watts. Mataas yun. Mabilis mag-charge. This one is the part that I really like the most. The presence of buttons are still there. Pero dito, parang secret button siya. Kasi hindi siya embossed. Parang, kumbaga flat siya lahat. Pero, one touch. Of course, you have your hazard lights, your blind spot monitoring. You can also switch on and off and your auto brake hold. Now, for the control of the aircon, for the on and off, it's here. And also for the defogger, no, nandito siya. And then the drive modes, you can also choose. You have normal, sport, snow, and eco. Wala namang snow sa Pilipinas, so definitely hindi mo magagamit yung snow. And then I like this teeny tiny shift knob dito. That's also easy to use. Dito naman sa storage, lots of storage also. Marami kang malalagay dito. Kunwari, mga resibo mo. You have 2 cup holders dito. I mean, it's so simple. It adds upscale and premium feel, lalo na kung ito yung una mong bibilhin na BYD performance SUV, you will really feel pampered. Now, I've mentioned earlier na sa exterior natin, the panoramic glass roof, it's all glass of course. Now, the glass you cannot open anymore. Pero, this time, syempre yung shade, pwede mo namang i-adjust. Depende sa gusto mo. Hindi ko maramdaman yung init. In all fairness to the heat rejection. O, diba? Ito guys, ito you have to look at this. Ang ganda nito. Take a look. Ito siya. Pull this and take note. Meron kang dalawang LED light dito. At pwede ka na maglagay ng makeup. Diba? Ang ganda! Nakatuwa. Napaka-ano niya. I mean, minimalist in essence. Pero, well thought of pa rin. So, sa passenger, ganun din. Now, let's take it for a drive and final thoughts. Wow! Can't believe we're driving an EV again. Let's talk about the driving impressions. Umpisahan muna natin because we are here in an enclosed space. And I must say to you, there are some roads na hindi super smooth. But I must tell you, this is very quiet and very compliant. So, tignan nyo yung handling. ang tulis ng handling niya. This sits on a 20-inch alloy wheels with the front ventilated and rear ventilated disc brakes. So you are very sure to be confident when it comes to braking. Hindi ka ipapahamak ng kotse na to because this is very safe. Yung target market ng BYD Sea Lion 7 are those people who wants to step up from the Sea Lion 6. Kasi it's really different. The Sea Lion 6 is powered by Super DMI technology, but front-wheel drive kasi yon. The Sea Lion 7 is an all-wheel drive. And I also love the visibility of the car. Hindi siya nakaka-intimidate to drive. Napakadaling imaneho. There is a right spot of softness when it comes to steering wheel. Pero meron ding tamang bigat. Kasi nga, this is performance. So definitely, malambot siya sa umpisa. Pero when you go sporty, dun siya tumitigas. I don't know if that's the right term. This is not for the average driver. This is aimed to a specific target market. Gusto ng looks. Kasi ang gwapo niyang tignan sa labas. Pero syempre, yung pagka-premium niya inside, feel mo rin. Now, the suspension in front is McPherson strut. And then the rear is a multi-link suspension. So it really suppresses all the road imperfections. Don't get me started on talking about the torque because matuli ng auto na to. This is 690 Newton meters of torque. So in just one tap, floor it, you will really feel it. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.5 seconds. Take note of that. Matulin talaga, di ba? Now, the visibility, I like it. For me, there are no blind spots, but all thanks to the DI Pilot of BYD. So, all the safety nets that you really want or that you really need for a performance SUV, makukuha mo. You have the blind spot monitoring, you have the lane centering assist, everything that you need in a performance SUV. Now, as for the brakes, ang ganda ng braking system, and then you can choose two options for the regenerative braking. So you have the high, and then you have the standard. Now, for normal driving, I recommend just use the standard kasi you don't want naman to feel the ganon, di ba? Pero kung halimbawang pababa ka na ng Tagaytay, pababa ka na ng Baguio, or any twisty uphilly road, you use the high option for the regenerative braking. Now, what they did this time for the BYD Sea Lion 7, it gets the updated and the latest tech for the BYD Blade battery. It's much lighter and the cooling is better this time. When the BYD Blade battery is lighter, what do you get? Syempre, mas magaan din yung sasakyan. And therefore, it's more aerodynamic. Looking at the size and the itsura exterior-wise of the BYD Sea Lion 7, ang ganda talaga. It's the aerodynamic look of the SUV. It's really good, no? Parang ano siya parang it waves through the air. Alam mo yon? Now we're going uphill and downhill of the side of the Villar City. And I must say to you that the steering feel is so direct. It really feels confident and compliant. And the tires, it's doing its best to get all the grip na kailangan mo. Now, for the braking, really strong as well. Ventilated, di ba? Ventilated discs. Kuwang-kuha mo, di ba? Nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwang imaneho tong auto na to. And that's it, guys, for the BYD Sea Lion 7. This is the flagship EV of BYD. And thank you for watching our video, and we can't wait to see you on May 28th at the Glorieta Activity Center for the final launch. See you there!